What tools are you using right now? I think people are talking about tools all the time. They're constantly evolving. They're constantly, I guess, sort of sunsetting other tools, if you will. Joey, talk to me about the tools you use, sort of your UX stack, if you will.
Sure. Yeah, sunsetting has always been a process on most of the teams that I've led and been a part of. Right now at MSCI, we're currently using Figma. We've standardized on Figma. We used to use a number of tools, including InVision, Sketch, but to close the gaps between design and dev and build that collaboration model that we were looking for, Figma was the way to go. We got onboarded with the engineering team, but also the PMs, which we're starting to build that relationship. Miro is another tool that we use more for digital whiteboarding collaboration. We're getting into FigJam as well, so we're just trying to evaluate what's that best collaboration tool that we're going with. When it comes to outside of design, that it's a little interesting because we have multiple teams right now that are kind of working in Jira. Some are working in DevOps, Azure. So we're just in this nitty-gritty phase of trying to standardize our project management more on the development side and how we can be more injected and partner up with product as well as an engineering team on the things that we need to achieve for this year in Q3 and Q4. And that's pretty much our tool set. So I'll just kind of recap: Figma, Miro, FigJam, Jira, Azure DevOps, Confluence to track requirements and documentation. We are experimenting with Overflow. That's the last one. Overflow is more at a high level. It's kind of a tool that I use more to showcase more mental models at the executive level for some of the things we're trying to tackle. Less about design, but more about the mental model for some of the business requirements.
Yeah, good set. I think we're using a lot of the same stuff over here at Rodan and Fields. We are sort of a little late to the game on Figma, but we are wholly onboarded now, and it is saving so many resources and so much time. Just in the collaboration, the ability to look at the design attributes from the dev perspective, the ability for stakeholders to come in as being invited in sort of read-only mode to audit some of the different flows, and it's all happening within one product. Whereas before we were exporting PDFs, we were taking people to InVision. It was all over the place. So we've really Figma's really solved a lot of that for us. Yes. Michael, talk to me about tools.
Well, we're using pretty much the same stack as everybody else out there. I would say the main thing when you think about tools is whatever you're learning now, whatever you're using now, that's not what you're going to be using in 3, 4, 5 years from now. So get used to the pace of change.